Welcome to Revenge Justice, where every wrong finds its payback.
You ever work with that one coworker, the kind everyone secretly hates but can never catch in the act? Well, I had one. Let's call him Seth. Seth was the classic office slacker. Always on his phone. Always disappearing every 10 minutes to the bathroom. Showing up late. Traffic, he'd say. Lunch break? 2 hours. Somehow, he always got away with it. And for 6 months, his favorite target was me. It started small. A simple email, "Hey, can you help me with this?" I didn't think much of it at first. But slowly, I realized what he really meant: do all the work, and I'll take the credit. I complained to our boss a few times. Nothing happened. Seth always had an excuse ready. Some charm, some story. Suddenly, I was the problem for complaining. Meanwhile, I was drowning in spreadsheets, reports, and deadlines that weren't even mine. Then came the final straw. It was a Tuesday morning. A client report was due in 2 days. And Seth? He forgot and dumped the entire project on me. Charts, graphs, pivot tables, raw data, everything. I looked at him. And for the first time, I felt a flicker of satisfaction. I knew I couldn't just save him this time. I couldn't clean up his mess again. Not after 6 months. So I started watching. Observing. Waiting. Then, one day, I asked casually, "Hey Seth, are you good with Excel?" He laughed. Not really. I know the basics." Perfect. That was all I needed. The next time he tried to dump a bunch of spreadsheets on me for his big report, I agreed. But this time, I wasn't helping. I was setting a trap. I spent hours carefully embedding hidden formulas into his spreadsheets. Nothing obvious. Nothing that would make him suspicious right away. Just enough to scramble the numbers if he tried to manipulate them himself. Every row, every column, meticulously planned. And here's the thing, it had to be subtle. If it was too obvious, he would figure it out. I wanted chaos. Complete, unfixable chaos. Complete, unfixable chaos, that he would create with his own hands. The day the report was due, Seth did what I expected. He arrived late. Traffic, he muttered. Went to grab coffee. Then disappeared for what I'm sure was a 90-minute lunch break. He assumed I had handled the spreadsheets like always. Meanwhile, I waited. Around 10:30 a.m., the phone rang. The client. Furious. I could hear Seth in the background, panicking. No, wait, that's not right, what happened? I peeked over my monitor. He was staring at the spreadsheets like they were alien code. Numbers flipping. Charts misaligned. Totals that made no sense. Every time he fixed one part, something else broke. I couldn't help but smile. By noon, he came to my desk, practically trembling. Can you help me?" he stammered. I leaned back. Feigned confusion. I don't know. Maybe it's a glitch? He stared at me, desperation all over his face. I don't understand. I don't get it. I shrugged. Maybe check the formulas? Hidden cells? Could be anything. And then I went back to my work. Left him to untangle the disaster he thought I had caused. Hours passed. Panic only intensified. By 3 p.m., Seth was muttering to himself. Clicking. Copying. Trying to salvage anything that resembled a usable report. Every attempt made it worse. Every fix created new chaos. The suspense in the office was palpable. People were watching quietly, sensing the storm. No one dared intervene. Seth had built a reputation as a smooth operator. The guy who never got caught. But now, his empire was crumbling. By 4 p.m., our boss walked by. She took one look at the report, and her face changed. The gears were turning. She had always been patient with Seth, giving him chance after chance, but this time, no more. The client's call had reached her. There was no excuse. Seth tried to explain. Stammering. Panic in his voice. But the numbers didn't lie. And by now, everyone in the office could see it. By 5 p.m., the fallout hit. Seth was called into a meeting. What happened inside? I don't know. But the result was clear: he was put on temporary leave without pay. The spreadsheets I had prepared were gone. But the chaos they caused had done their job. Seth finally faced consequences. Watching this unfold taught me something. Not just about Seth, but about people who think they can take advantage of others and get away with it. They believe they're smarter, faster, untouchable. They assume someone else will always clean up their mess. But eventually, the smallest crack, a forgotten detail, or patience from someone they underestimated, can lead to total collapse. Sometimes, the most effective revenge isn't confrontation. It's letting them sabotage themselves. I didn't ruin Seth. I didn't confront him or humiliate him publicly. I just created a situation where his own laziness and arrogance caused him to fail. And watching him finally face the consequences, that was enough. The office is different now. People actually do their work. Projects get completed on time. Morale is better. And me? I still get smirks from coworkers who know exactly what happened, without me ever saying a word. Karma just needed a little nudge. The moral of the story? People who take advantage of others always leave a trail. Sometimes patience and careful planning are more powerful than confrontation. And when someone refuses to do their own work, all it takes is a subtle push for reality to catch up with them. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more unbelievable office stories and epic revenge tales. You won't want to miss the next one. When someone keeps taking advantage of you, you don't always need revenge. If you liked this story, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more real-life workplace drama and lessons you can actually use. Trust me, the next story is even wilder.